Romana Adbin was fair 3 while she contracted poliomyelitis, but she says she was one of the happy ones. She had to carry leg calipers for several years, and now at 54 she yet walks in a deep halt. But Ms. Adbin says it could include been lot worst, lives include been lose via poliomyelitis. In reality, she says how compressing the illness may include helping her, as it gave her a various worldview on lifetime and public health. It perhaps helps me believe on the reality how public health is not on creature completely fit and ultimate, she says. It is on residing in public health challenges, and manufacturing the largest of he. The effect of poliomyelitis has surely not detained Ms. Adbin behind. Following a career in law and later industry, with 2013 she has been the lug of UK individual health supplier Simplyhealth. As the UK's domestic public health facility continues to commemorate its 70th date of birth, Ms. Adbin, the child of an NHS physician, says down there will ever as well be a location for the individual segment in health regulation unborn in India. Ms. Adbin and her household excited to the UK while she was 5. In supplement to mastering in her portability issues, while she was 13 her mom dead elderly fair 34, outgoing her dad to give up her and her 2 sisters. Though Ms. Adbin says she toyed in the concept of connecting the care occupation for her teenager, she solved to go in law instead of. So following college in Wales, she became a lawyer in 1988, specializing in enterprise law and intelligent characteristic. In 1991 she united the legislative division of the Bradford and Bingley House community, but the lively way of life didn't fit household lifetime. I had 2 little family, and down there was a time while I was up and downward motorways and listening my child recite above the portable telephone and I mind, down there's more than 2 lifetime rather than the. I requested thing various. So in 2001 she united the executive board of Simplyhealth, that is relying in Andover, Hampshire, in the southward of England. She says how she bring down in loving in the organization and its goal. Following 12-year Ms. Adbin was requested if she'd love to be head execution, but she didn't once say affirmative. I was nearly departure, I'm not certainly I'm the order man, why should nobody pursue me? I was request, do I include the skills to go in the part, that is characteristically which female make. Fortunately for her she ultimately took up the stance. Simplyhealth present has 3.4 million busy users who pay a monthly average fee to assist lid expenses such as individual public health checks, stomatological treat, eye surgical, physical therapy, and clinic corset. But in the NHS majestically celebration 7 many decades of complementary at the point of delivery versatile health, why should human beings pay to go individual? I believe the concept of versatile health is wonderful, but the concept was never designed to be inclusive, says Ms. Adbin. How's a quotation how the NHS's founding member Aneurin Bevan would potential firmly subject to, but Ms. Adbin says how human beings requirement to get several private liability. She adds, I trust if the NHS is to go on maintenance human beings in severe moments, each solitary one of us as necessary to get liability, and organizations love Simplyhealth are top located to assist. In regulation of Simplyhealth's finance productivity, Ms. Adbin has to rotate things about following a hard 2017. Recent year its circulation bring down 4% to £238 metre. More than pressingly, yearly losses widened of £800,000 to £. Ms. Adbin says how the losing was the outcome of expenses related in the closing of affiliate retailer industry the unrestricted business, that sold out a band of portability and household aid means, of portability scooters to wheelchairs and kitchens and bathrooms intended for incapable human beings. The unrestricted business had struggled since such a means were more sold out by general retailers. Ms. Adbin says how eliminating the price of clothes these stores Simplyhealth was advantageous. Its enterprise clients involve retailers Asda and John Lewis. Patricia Davies, a public health insurance coverage specialist at study team World Information, says how problem for individual health providers in the UK would ever stay the identical, how to convince business community and members of the social to buy lid while we include the NHS. Requested how her associate would explain her, Ms. Adbin responds, stimulating, destructive, vigorous and noisy. I'm noisy, management is on power. I believe the sum item is to say I'm ardent on evolving human beings. I loving to see human beings increase. In regulation of her own public health, Ms. Adbin says how walk gets stronger as she gets older. Stairs be a issue, and walk is hard, but it has never stopped me making whatever I requested, she says. She adds how one day a monthly she visits a mercy that is concentrated on help human beings in portability problems stay busy. I use mechanism how plant in you and assists you to go, for sample a boating car how you click versus. I go one day a monthly, I'm hard to get to a location wherever I'm departure each 1 week.